Welcome back, guys. Yes, we're back and definitely better. Well, I'm speaking for myself.
Oh my gosh.
What's gross?
You're so somehow.
I said I'm back and better.
Really, really somehow.
How?
I don't want to destroy again.
Anyways, we have a few more stories for you guys. So Nigerian movie veteran Pete Edochie has expressed worry over the increasing number of ladies who go for plastic surgery. The movie star made his worries known during the chats with a TV station, and he said, "Today it is difficult to find a girl who is still what she is. You wear false hair, you wear false lashes, you wear false boobs, and you wear false behinds. I don't know what is still natural about you, but let's be honest, why must our girls be obsessed with these things? I don't know," he said. No, your take.
My take?
Yes, please.
I think, respectfully, it's nobody's business what a woman wears and what she doesn't wear, respectfully. But if I'm going to have a conversation about it, I think your personality might be a factor to that. Some people really love to vary and play with clothes and play with looks and do all of that. And I don't know any girl that wears wigs and weaves and lashes all day. Like, you know, people are diverse. Like, even the most fashionista persons, because you don't know them. At home, they're wearing normal clothes. Sure. Their friends know them like that. Their
but if
partners
they're
know them like
certain
that.
places, they must wear certain
Yes, and, you know, there is power in that, to be honest. Because when you look genge, people come to you genge. You understand? So there is a way that you're supposed to be addressed. But I get what he's saying in the fact that we can be a bit more materialistic than back then, for example. And different girls, some girls are more interested in that than others. I don't know how to draw my eyebrows or like paint my face to be, but that doesn't mean that I don't sometimes also have my thing that I'm into or whatever. So I don't want to sit here and sound like I'm judging somebody or whatever. Now, when you move away from that and then I enter the plastic surgery world, it's a very different conversation. And I don't think, again, you can just have one tone when you're talking about all these things and group everybody in the same box. Human beings are not like that. Like, 10 people can do a bum enlargement, but they have 10 different reasons, you know. So it's going to be easy for me to sit here and say, oh, people that do bum, you want to be objectified by men. It's so easy to say that, but you don't know if some of them have proper issues, like maybe when they were giving birth. I know somebody that was telling me something that her thing went funny, her fat moved, they have issues with their body weight and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, there's a lot of reasons why people might want to do that. And most of the time, yes, we know that a lot of them just want to look more sexy and stuff. Even then, there's really no problem with that. I think we're just in a generation where we have more choices, and that's okay. Personally, if I was going to answer the question personally, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't think it's necessary. I am not going to make that much emphasis on what I look like. I've never done that. Never. Like, even when I look at the men that I know that made me feel really beautiful, it wasn't the compliments of the physical. It was maybe about my heart or my personality or my strength or my wisdom and things like that. Personally speaking, for me, I just have never really been that girl. So I'm going to be with him and say that, are you both sure you're okay? As long as you are making your decisions and you're comfortable and you're fine, because it seems like a lot of work sometimes. But again, I cannot judge because I don't really know.
I think you said it all, and my own is, you know, there's some that just go overboard. They just overdo it. Yeah. Now, there's this particular lady in my estate, right?
Okay, I thought it was an artist.
No, in my estate, and it is so large that I'm wondering, why would you want to do a plastic surgery and make yourself like the talk every time you walk past? Now, the sad part about it is you don't have a car. Do you understand it?
So she's always working.
Yeah, so she's always working, and you can always...
But that stuff is so expensive. You can use that money to buy a car.
Yeah, or maybe she's in an exercise she did do. Maybe for her, she would just say, okay, let me walk from the estate gate to... Maybe she actually has a car. Okay. But at least I see her all the time, and I'm always meeting her at the supermarket. And every time she walks in, everybody wants to talk about her. Everybody wants to look that way. Everybody... I feel like that's even very uncomfortable. Sometimes you go to certain places and you don't even want... You just want to go in there,
and get out,
do your thing and do... Why? Because even if I did not see her, somebody would tap me. Trigger, and I'm thinking there's some people that just overdo it.
But do you think that that's exactly what she wanted?
I doubt it.
Or you don't think she wanted people to talk about her that much?
That's it. If you want people to talk about you, there's certain people you want. Well, shy to have effect in all those places too, though. And I said you should certain people that you want to talk. Now I'm talking about gatesmen on my street. All of us are high with that.
There's some narcissistic people who that love being the center of attention to a degree that is weird as hell. Like they cannot but be noticed.
Even the women are turning to your direction. Everybody is looking at you, and I
don't know why you want to be objectified like that. I mean, I think with the boob surgery, I understand that a lot more because there's people who have either too little
small,
or like too big. So I really get that, and I know that the boob area has a lot to do with your posture as well, and also confidence, because that's one thing that I know that makes you look like a woman, if that makes sense. Even trans people get a boob job first, because so I really understand that. But when it comes to the behind, sometimes I really struggle with understanding what other influence other than the fact that you want to be sexualized. I don't know if that makes sense, because a big behind is not, I don't know, it's other than shaking it for man. I don't know what else you kind of need it for. I don't know.
Maybe the toilet, you know, you don't get comfortable in the toilet and you just want some comfort.
But you know, whatever, man. I don't.
But whatever rocks everyone's boat,
absolutely,
honestly.
like,
As long as you feel comfortable, and like you said, if they're okay mentally and you know they're doing, then
the ones I've met personally are not okay mentally. I always worry when they open their mouth to talk. I'm like, bro, that is not okay, because that's a problem. You don't need to do all of that before you can get a man's attention. Like, and then even if that's what it is, that's what you need to do to get a man's attention. What has man's attention done for your life exactly? Like, well, what's the big deal about getting man's attention? I guess I'm just too confident in myself that whatever a man wants to give me in this lifetime, I can do it myself. It might take longer, it might take harder because of the world that we live in, but I just know that it's hard work. I can do it. I can make a plan. I don't need to now start entering knife and cutting things and moving things so that you now say, and I'm not even sure if it will be guaranteed, or now have to guess that, maybe this guy will actually notice me. And
maintenance also matters.
What the heck is that?
I think the same thing goes for a lot of people that are bleached. Now you see a lot of people that are, you know, black and what they call black and yellow. The legs are black, the body is light skin. I have those in my estate as well.
So we need to take a walk.
I have those as well. And you're wondering, what exactly is going on here? As an incident. But you know what? I don't agree. Now, I don't put, you know, surgery and, you know, looking false. I don't attach it to the eyelashes, wearing wig, because they're temporary stuff.
But what's your take on that? Would you prefer, I mean, not that it matters, but would you prefer if women, you know, culturally speaking, wore their hair more than they wore their weaves?
I really couldn't. I'm in the fence. Yes, I really can't be bothered. Now, but what I'm saying is those are actually temporary. When you get home, you remove the wig. So even if I'm your husband, right, and you don't like, and I don't like it, before you from the car, you could have ripped it off, cleaned the face, and you're what I like. Do you understand? So I don't see that as it isn't a big deal compared to going under the knife.
Because wherever you go, that's for
that one is there. You will sleep with teeth.
I mean, it's really dangerous as well. Let's not act like as if there isn't a big danger to that nobody wants to talk about. I remember a lady that died. She lived in, let me not say in case somebody actually catches the song, because she was quite popular, but not entertainment industry. And she died all of a sudden. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? And everyone was just like really sad and all that. But I was like, what? As I kept asking, what happened to Auntie? Like, was she sick? Auntie, like, she was turning 50. Okay. She did for her 50th birthday.
I think we know who that is.
Maybe we know that.
That's in the political space.
I was like, oh, what happened to her? What happened to her? What happened to her? What happened to her? Then all of a sudden, later, when I hear that, I was meant to go and do bomb. At 50.
That age.
So let's not say that, you know.
The men, so you know some men actually want it that way.
Yeah.
Now, Nina just went to do a surgery.
That's an interesting conversation.
Yes, and our husband came out to say, oh, that he loves big behinds.
Then why didn't he go for someone who has that naturally? Please, I beg you, if you're watching and you're my future husband by mistake or something, don't try it. This is the size I'm keeping that size till kingdom come.
But you probably don't even know if you want to do that now. Do you
I'm
think
pretty
you know?
sure. I feel like there's some things I know that I can do.
Let's say you get where money they rich. You're like, okay, just a little bit.
No.
Okay, let's just sprinkle a little
As
bit.
As in me, that money make me sign a document that says if you die, it's not my cut. Anything that says that one, and it's not a life or death issue, I don't think I would ever sign that.
True,
ever.
True.
Like, I'm not going to go under the knife for that reason. If you told me that I can take one Rob cream that for 5 minutes it to be big.
But they have
for
that
for the fun of that. Maybe I can try that for the fun of it to see how I look like or whatever. But that's it. Like, it's not.
Anyways, I just hope you know, a lot of women are doing these things for the right reasons, and for the men who have also joined. I don't know, men have also joined.
You're putting a bum bum.
Men now want to have ripped stomach, so you take out your belly fat and you do liposuction. There are a lot of men doing that in Lekki now. They go do liposuction, take out their belly fat so they can have 6 packs and all that. So they.
But okay, you have a problem with taking out belly fat.
What?
Do you have a problem with taking out belly fat?
Anything that has to do with cutting me open, guy.
I know now, but you can cut you open for like things that are health, like if you get, because you have the potential,
of what?
If you're saying now in 4 years or 10 years, maybe 10, 15 years, you now lose yourself, you're not gonna have a fat stomach, that is now causing you diabetes or something. That's why you should cut it so that you can remember, you have the money to do that.
It's a life or death issue, so of course I will do that. But I'm just talking about just going under the knife
just
because
for vibes, just for 6-pack. Yeah.
Is it 2-pack that I want to date? What is wrong with you? Anyway,
it's not that deep.
It's not that
deep. I don't know why he even said that we should insult him. I feel like he should be saying, no, this guy, when he was like, insult me, I'm okay. He should be saying that one for certain things, not this conversation. I think this conversation was fine. Like, we can. We
get it. We get this one.
We do.
And compared to back in the days, it's nothing like it used to be. You know, our mothers, you know, had the Jerry calls going.
My Lord, B.I. But can I also say that, do you think that the men these days are also requesting for women to be more sexualized?
Yes, I think so.
Than back then? Yes. Because I'm not going to sit here and act like the problem, I think it's intertwined.
Back then, they will cover you up. Now, they will tell you are too covered.
Yes, absolutely. And I've done this test many times for light-skinned girls and dark-skinned girls, and for sexy and covered. We did that thing in uni back to back. I mean, okay, let's go. Okay, we'll wear the same thing. I will be the same body size or whatever. Let's see how many, who gets more attention. And then we've done the whole, like, you're covered, I'm not covered, because I have a YouTube channel. I was like, such a thing back then. I'm covered, you're not covered. It was the uncovered people that, you know, got that attention, and you cannot pretend that everyone doesn't want to be wanted or seen or desired. So if that urge in you is now more than you can control, you will do what you have to do to get those attentions and stuff. So I guess we also have to tell the guys to reduce their objectification, but also tell the girls to, like, you know, boost your esteem. That's not a concern.
I don't think I can tell the guys to reduce their objectification, but I think I can tell the guys to go for what they want. So if you want a big behind, go for a lady with a big behind. Right. If you want big breast, go for a lady with big breasts, right? If you want to go for whatever it is you want, go for it. Just go for it and don't put.
But if everybody wants big breasts, so, and I don't have big breasts, so what will I now do? I don't have
there are people that like small breasts.
What if they're not many? And
there are men that will tell you, oh, more.
Well, honestly, there's actually an audience for everybody, and I think that people are just not being patient. Like, I've seen people, like, all sorts of people being attracted to all sorts of types of people. Like, there's an audience for you. There's somebody that likes you just the way you are. In fact, that weird thing that you don't like is the one thing that, like, please, that's what I like. So I don't know, Jerry, whatever.
Anyways, I think we have one more story to touch on before we, you know, call it a day today. So Nollywood actress and wife of veteran singer Two-Face Idibia has once again shared her thoughts on entitlement mentality. The mother of two took to her Instagram stories to share that people who are entitled are lazy people, that there are lazy people everywhere who feel entitled to the sweat and hard work of others. Lazy, ungrateful people everywhere. Entitlement is the definition of a lazy woman or man. Do your best, but please don't overbend or discomfort yourself to please anyone, because the day you can't do anything for them or you make a small mistake, you're totally bad.
Plenty Shalaye, baby girl, who did this to you? Talk to us. Tell us who has asked you for money, and then when you did not say yes, she now insulted you. Tell us, because she was really going on and on.
I totally agree with her. There are a lot of entitled people. There are people that feel like you have, so you must give them. they don't think about what you want to do or what you also have plans, right? So yes, there are a lot of people like that they just feel like, because you have, why you not giving me? And you know I don't have. Yes, you don't have. But yeah.
Agreed. And also I think we also sometimes over promote that thing as well. Like there's people that are doing what you've said, but then you're also giving, allowing that entitlement to really now become a habit. So and then when they now vex, you now be acting brand new. Bro, you created that monster. Like you encourage that behavior, because I've seen that a lot of the times. And then you now all of a sudden act brand new. People also get used to things. Do you know what I mean? Like if my man is someone that says good morning baby, and then you done good morning baby for 1 year, then the next month I say no do. I'll also say, bro, like how far is everything going? How is everything going? Like, are we okay? Kind of stuff. So I get that, but I mean, I can't take away anything that she said. I think in this country it's even worse than normal. Abroad, even down to your mother. Like, nobody expects you to take care of your mother or anything. Like when you're old, you can carry yourself to the elderly home that bad. Like, you know, there is no sense of entitlement. So everything there's a bigger sense of gratitude, I think, because then when you do it, they're like, whoa, because they know that you don't have to. But here people are a lot more entitled. I think I also have to bring in poverty into the conversation. I think it's also just because we have more needs. So some people might not necessarily be able to survive if I don't honestly beg you, like, please, I need the help and support. So I think finding that balance is good, which is why I really liked the way she ended the conversation. That you know, don't bend too much. Everyone should be comfortable in their spaces.
Yeah, don't discomfort yourself. Yes, and I think a lot of people need to learn that, because you see people that will do favors and they'll come and start complaining to you that I don't know why I give this person this money now and I don't gonna get money. Now, why you give the person the money, or why did you give the person all your money and you are not comfortable? Do you understand me? So I think she's making a very, very valid point. But sadly, we have to go, and that is a wrap for us today. But thanks for watching. Join the conversation on social media with the hashtag #TeaTime. Remember, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this one and all our exclusive content, by subscribing to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can also watch TeaTime on Alta TV and in London on Ben Television.